Hey guys, yeah, this is just gonna be like a quick update on the current Joe Malone purchase that I made. It was the Nectarine Blossom and Honey in 30 ml, and I know I said I'll try to make a review on this, and I had to do it now because unfortunately this baby is going back. I tried it. It's just not working for me. I I was expecting this to be a little bit more fruity. I love fruity gourmand fragrances, and I was counting on this to be my summer fragrance. That day that I got this, I attended a CPR seminar, so I put it on. With Joe Malone, I could easily get away with 4 or 5 sprays because they're usually light. So I think I did 4 sprays, and I'm always careful not to spray near my face because sometimes even if like a cologne or a mild fragrance can be too much when it's close to my nose. So I did that, and unfortunately I didn't like, at least on my skin, it was more synthetic. Like it was like an art, like sort of like an artificial smell, like plasticky. Yeah, it's really, it came on strong for me. And it did stay longevity on me with Joe Malone's. I don't have a problem with. It did stay, and it stayed too long that I needed to scrub it off because the one thing that really or a deal breaker for me with fragrances is the headache. It did give me a headache, and I thought, okay, maybe I sprayed on too much. So the second time around, I just sprayed 2 sprays. It's the same thing. I didn't smell the nectarines on fragrantica.com, and supposedly it's like expected, like I expected. It was supposed to be a fruity fragrance. So it says it's supposed to be a floral, fruity, gourmand fragrance for women and men, but for me it's more of florals, and florals and I don't get along too well, especially if the floral is so like pronounced or prominent in the fragrance. It usually would give me a headache. It has to be neutralized by something, but I feel like in this, all I smell is the floral. I don't know why. When it says here that top notes are supposed to be green notes, black currant and pete grain, and then middle notes are nectarine and black locust. Base notes are vetiver, peach, and plum. I think I did get a little whiff of vetiver when during the dry down, but that's it. Like it's more synthetic to my nose. It gave me right away the first time I tried it. It gave me like what the fragrance experts would say, olfactory fatigue, and it kind of hurts right here, and after that is the headache, and I'm like, no, this shouldn't be. It's Joe Malone. It's supposed to be light. It's a cologne. It shouldn't do this. And a lot of people like this, and yeah, I kept trying it. It gives me the same problem, the same issue. So unfortunately, this is going back, and good thing and lucky for me that JoeMalone.com, they have really good return policy. Before I started ordering from them, I thought, you can ask samples, because I know that whenever you go to Joe Malone counters in like department stores or in the malls, you could usually get samples, and they're very generous with that, like as per YouTube reviews. And I thought I can do that with online since I don't have access to a Joe Malone counter. But their stylist and their customer service are really nice and helpful. They told me, well, after much hard work and persistence, they actually sent me a sample, a 9 ml of basil and neroli. And well, the first time they sent me a pinion blushwade cream. I think that's what they were offering in the website at the time. And I said, well, they promised me a basil and neroli, and they did give it to me. But so I told them my dilemma. I said, I don't really have access to a counter, and I know blind buying is frustrating. But then they told me that if ever you're not, what you call that, if you're not satisfied with your purchase, you could just communicate with them, and they can give you a return label. And that's what they did. Like, they sent me a return label in the mail. So tomorrow I'm gonna have to return this. I'm not really returning this. I wanted to do an exchange. So in the receipt they have, you have a form there you can fill out. So I will just I was instructed to just fill out the exchange, and I'm gonna exchange this for Blackberry and Bay. Blackberry and Bay, I know how it smells. I know how it, how it is on my skin, because I've received like the small vials. And I don't know why I went for this. I should have gone for Blackberry and Bay. But for some reason I was thinking, yeah, I have 3 like small vials. I can, go buy that. And then I was so excited for this because I thought this will be my, HG for summer. But this is lesson learned for me, that blind buying, if you have the option of doing blind buying and getting what you want for sure, you just go for what you want for, what and what you want. So yeah, so I'm gonna go get the Blackberry and Bay, because I know that smells amazing. I'm gonna do a review on that too. I've worn it a few times and never gave me a problem. This is the only Jo Malone fragrance that has given me a headache. I've tried some of their intense lines. I have the oud and bergamot lotion, like this, the oil. I have that. I have the oud and rose. I think it's a oud and rose or something. Body cream. I love that one. I love the oud and bergamot. I love the oud and rose. I think that's what's called. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I love those 2 intense. So I love their intense lines. I love Jo Malone. This is just the one, fragrance that didn't work out for me. So I still have a few more Jo Malone reviews that I will be making. Unfortunately, I don't have like a good one for this, because that's the only thing that I can say. It's very synthetic, at least to my nose. Gave me a headache. Longevity was great. It stayed on for as long as I wanted it to, and I had to scrub it off, but not just for me. All right, so that's it for today, and I will be coming with more videos on some more Jo Malones and maybe other fragrances in the future. All right, if you want any more like makeup, whatever, just let me know, because I may have it in my huge stash over there. And I think I'm gonna start making like monthly favorites, because I love doing this thing. I just love my new phone because I can do this finally. All right, thank you, and you have a good day. Bye.